Hey, what is up, guys? It's me, Eddie, and we are back with more Steins Gate. So yeah, I feel like I'm pretty determined to just burn through this. Seems like fun. Actually, let me check on YouTube if everything is working all right. Give me a second, please. Yeah, okay, everything's working fine. Coolio. Okay, so what happened before? The next day, the lab gets an unusual guest. Oh, right, okay, I remember this. So, basically... blah blah blah, bunch of stuff happened, we got Luca.
Oh, Luca 氏じゃんか。
こんにちは、橋田さん、岡部さん。
Hashida Itaru. I've always just called him Daru. So I always get a little tripped up when like someone actually calls Daru by his like entire full name, whether it's Itaru or Hashida. It's like, ugh.
Luca 子、妖刀さみだれを持ってこないとは何事だ。
Hold on, let me... Why is this not... There we go. Huh? What?
今日、お前が来ると聞いて、俺は殿下の宝刀、ミストルティンの封印を解いたというのに。お前には失望したぞ。
Don't bully Luca. Actually, I didn't even know he was coming.
すみません。今から取りに戻りますから。
いや、もういいんだ。サミダレとミストルティンの開口、またもお預けか。
I look at the crystal clear blue sky out the window with an expression of melancholy.
つうか、本当と北欧神話の負けって釣り合わなさすぎてカオスなんだけど、そもそもオカリン、模造刀なんて持ってた？
My eyes closed again. Honestly, Daru, you're just gonna have to accept this. It's, hold on. It might be due to the ridiculously high angle upon which my camera is placed, because I've got a giant-ass monitor. Maybe I should just disable blinking. Would that be creepy, though? Hold on. Just give me a sec. Settings. Expression settings. You know what? I don't think there's much we can do about the eye blinky issue. Okay, whatever. Oh, hello, people in chat. But a Japanese sword and a cursed sword from Norse mythology are so mismatched, it's not even funny. Do we even have a sword here?
僕、どうしたら。
ルカ子よ。お前は俺の弟子でありながら、まだいまいち真剣さが足りんな。
すみません。
こんな調子では使い物になるまでにまだまだ時間がかかるだろう。どうだ？なんだったら我がラボに入ってみないか？
Hell yeah, lab member number... How many... Wait, Moeka was the... You know, fuck.
僕が
I
ですか？
don't remember. Lukaku looks at me blankly.
でも僕どんくさいですし、科学とか機械とかよくわかりませんし、きっと足を引っ張っちゃいます。
Don't worry, Luca. The vast majority of lab members here are pretty useless.
それでもいいですか？
なんだ、前入れと変わらないではないか。
ルカ君ならね、大歓迎だよ。
Why is everyone up in my face today? Jeez.
でもね、ルカ君をラボメンにするなら、マユシーはオカリンに一つ条件があるのです。ルカ君をいじめないことっていう条件。
Mayuri. Mayuri's the best. Mayuri forces her way between us as if to protect Lukaku. She's the one who called Lukaku here. They're classmates. Oh.
それと、ルカ君はね、今日はマユシーのお客様なんだよ。衣装合わせに来たんだから邪魔しちゃダメなので。まゆりちゃん、でも僕コスプレはするつもりはないから、本当に衣装合わせだけで。
Oh, I'm pretty... I already told you all about my Halloween costume this year, right? I'm gonna be Rover from Wuthering Waves. It'll be great.
サイズが合ってるかどうかの確認だけだよ。
Looks like Mayuri forced him to come. As far as she's concerned, pretty boys exist only to make her cosplay fantasies come true. Do I count as one then? I want to cosplay. Tried someone who tailored me for stuff. Well, actually, she'd probably make her own stuff as opposed to... Well, I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, Mayuri shows off the costume she made.
ライネットのキラリちゃんだよ。
Is it just my imagination, or is that... Oh, Jesus. Is that outfit pretty skimpy? You know, I feel like it's a real shame we don't get stuff like this with modern anime. It's either all, like... You don't get serious stories that's not afraid to show, like, a bit of fan service every now and then. Like, all the fan service stories are, like, actually degenerate. Like, there's no substance, right? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I really disagree with the people that say, oh, that stuff is extinct. It's not. It's just... Anyways. I don't know if it's his first time seeing it, but Lukaku just stares at the costume dumbfounded.
とりあえず完成度は
Oh,
70%
lordy.
ってところなんだけどね。今この場で
God.
ルカ君に試着してほしいんだ。
Actually, let me just move myself a little bit this way. Because I do think I'm a little bit... Okay. Anyways. Why'd the music stop?
ここで着るの？
Uh,
これを？
Lukaku glances at me and Daro then looks down to hide a blush.
無理だよ。お願い。
Mayuri. Here's where I, as Lukaku's master, ought to help out.
我が弟子よ。衣装というのは
Oh my god.
己を変革するためにも重要な要素の一つだ。
Mayuri, did you
それを
not...
着ることでお前も成長できるかもしれんぞ。
Did you not want...
早速袖を通してみるがいい。
Did you not want Lukaku... Did you not want Okabe to tease Luka just so you could do it instead?
岡部さんまでそんなことを。僕こんな恥ずかしい格好できません。
そこで恥ずかしがるからダメだというのだ。
Oh god. Broski.
そうだよ。きっとね、とっても可愛くなるよ。
それにマユリはお前に来てもらうために一生懸命そのコスを作っているのだぞ。
Oh, that's actually another thing I just realized. I was about to say, and yes, by the way, Luca right here is a guy, but now that I think about it, when's the last time we've actually had a serious trap character? Like in animes? I think the last one was like... Felix, I think? That was like the last one we had. We haven't had that archetype around recently. I can think of a few reasons why, but I'm not gonna get into that but I realized, I don't know if that's a conversation that's safe to get into, so I won't.
眠る時間も大好物のバナナを胃袋に入れる時間もジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンをチンする時間も削ってひたすらチクチクチクチク針と糸を動かしミシンを走らせていたのだぞ。その努力には報いるべきだ。
Oh God.
そうですけど。
The good-natured Lukaku is already bending to the power of my words. Jesus Christ, you all.
さあさあさあ、ルカ君変身しよう。変身。
Oh my God. What is about to happen?
ちょっと待って。
I'm allowed to show this, right? I'm allowed to show this on YouTube, right? Mayuri grabs Lukaku's arm and drags him into the changing room. Oh my God! Oh my God. I don't know whether it's better or worse that Mayuri's the one helping. Like, I don't...
マユリちゃん、そんなところ触らないで。
Oh my God, what the hell?
分かったから、僕一人で着るから、だからあっちに。
I feel like this is a game. Should I be playing this game on YouTube?
でもね、これって着るのにコツがいるんだ。だからマユキが1から10までちゃんと教えてあげる。
You know, I was playing Wuthering Waves earlier, and I'm in this one server, right? And they're like, Eddie, we know what you are. You're playing a Gooner game. Ha ha ha. I don't know if anyone from that server is watching my video right now, but if they are, God, that is awkward as fuck. Do I have to... Hey, you know what? Never mind.
すごくユリです。
Well, actually, it's heterosexual because Lukaku is a guy, but you know.
違うな。あれはユリではない。なぜならルカ子は男だからだ。
Exactly.
ということは逆両色ですか。
Oh my
む
God.
はー実にけしからん。
Oh my God. His imagination knows no bounds. Jesus. A few minutes pass and Mayuri comes out first. She looks satisfied.
ルカ君。
Oh my God.
恥ずかしがらずに出てきてよ。
I can show this on YouTube, right? Luka doesn't make an appearance even when Mayuri calls
ル
him.
カ君。
Finally, a nervous Lukaku comes out of the dressing room. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought. Lukaku looks like he's about to cry. I can already see the tears forming. Honestly, I've always found that very interesting about the trap characters. Yeah, they're extinct now, but I think I could kind of speak to, like, the interesting thing about the trap and the popularity of their trope. And you do know why they're called traps, right? Because basically the artist draws a girl, calls it a guy, and says, ha ha ha, see, you are actually attracted to a guy all along. I've always found that so interesting. Like, isn't that skirt a little too short? The bare legs are truly captivating. Wait, oh god, I'm looking at a guy's legs. What the hell am I saying? Why are his legs shaved? Maybe he just doesn't have any hair there. What's going on there, Lukaku? Because I just want to say, what the fuck did I walk on? You do know Steins Gate, right? You have, Regulus, I don't know who you are, but, you have seen Steins Gate, right, the anime? You've walked in on a very peculiar moment. But yeah, I don't know, I just want to say the thing about the trap characters is that, I just want to say this up in front, but I don't care how, like, effeminate a guy is. There is no way that, you know what, I don't want to get canceled. I'm just not going to say anything. I have watched Steins Gate. Yeah, this is Luca. Yeah, you walked in on that scene, in case you remember. Well, actually, I don't know if this scene was in the anime, but, because it's been, like, almost a decade since I've last seen it. What was that? What was that, like, 2016? It's like 6 years after the anime release. That's around the time I saw it.
あのね、可愛いは正義なんだよ。
I don't think that's how the phrase goes, but alrighty.
わけがわからないよ。
I don't know what you mean. I mean, not that hard to understand. I'm just
さ
gonna
すが
say.
はマユシの仕事だな。服もモデルも互いに引き立て合ってる。
Oh my
3
god.
次元においてはフェイリスタン最強説を唱えている僕だけど、このルカ氏に対しては
I don't even-
ついついローアングラー化したくなるよ。
I don't even need to look at the tips to know what that means. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Quantum teleportation. Hold on. Hold on, I actually want to read this. Huh. Oh, well, that's kind of interesting. Anyways,
オカリンの感想はどうかな。
I just want to say that
そうだな。
there is no actual... Every single time. Every single time. Every single time. Well, actually, I don't actually know about that. It's... Again, it has been a while since I've seen a trap character in anime. Actually, I think Luca's the only one I've actually seen. Because now that I think about it, like, because outside of Legacy media, like, I know Fate, and I think is getting a new anime, and that one's got asked to follow in it, but outside of Legacy characters, it's really been a while since we've had it. And Luca's the... I haven't seen that one yet. I'm planning to see it. But Luca is the only trap character I've actually seen. Like, I'm familiar with Felix. I haven't really seen that show, though, so... But, yeah, it's... Every single time they draw one of these traps, they just draw a girl, and they're like, They just draw a flat-chested girl, and they're like, oh no, this is actually a guy. Every single time. Every single time. When Ursha talk, I nod vaguely. I'm fascinated, but it's mortifying to admit that. Lukaku, yet Lukaku is a man, male. A man should... Am I allowed to say this line? Am I gonna get canceled for this? I whip out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。今強烈な精神攻撃を受けている。いや、機関の差し金ではなく、むしろこいつはこの町を守護する大いなる巫女の末裔で、まずい、心が侵食されている。
Jesus. Alright.
まさか秋葉にはまだこれほどの先盛りがいたとは。
Oh my
こいつを覚醒させられ
god.
ることができれば、機関による汚染も最小限にできるはず。
You know what? You know what? Valid reaction.
分かっている。まだこの町を奴らの手に渡すわけにはいかない。これがシュタインズゲートの選択なのだな。
El Saikonguru. My god, you say that with a panic tone. I catch my breath, put away my phone, and turn back and smile at Lukaku and the others who are blankly staring at me.
ルカコよ。
Oh my god.
我が不肖の弟子よ。
Oh my god.
以後、戦いの時にはそのコストさみだれ装備で臨むがいい。
I think I
ひらりちゃんは刀は持たないよ。むしろね、ウーパーを持つとぴったりだよ。
I think I know what I'm titling this episode. Unless we get something absolutely insane later on. I've got a few hours to go. I think I know what the title of today's episode is going to be, which, speaking of which, I should probably give the most recent one a title. Anyways. 25% CG achievement. Unlock 25% of the CGs. Mayuri in High Spirit makes Lukaku hold the Upa cushion. His lips tremble as he reluctantly accepts the cushion. He clearly doesn't know what to do with it.
機関による魔の手はこの秋葉にまで迫ろうとしている。
I pretend not to notice Lukaku's distress.
お前はこの混沌渦巻く首都を守る先森柳林神社に生まれし巫女よ。今こそその役目を果たす時。わかるかルカ子よ。故に俺は常にお前に厳しく接しているのだ。この町を守る使命がお前にはある。
そうなんですか？
そうだとも。
You know, come to think of it, I don't think this scene was in the anime.
その下品な笑いやめたら外まで丸聞こえだぞ。恥ずかしい。
Kurisu enters the lab with those remarks. Oh my god! Do Tokyo people really have loose... Jesus Christ! Oh, that's funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like she's a company executive or something.
クリスチャン、ルットゥルー。
やってくるなりこの俺に生意気な口を叩くお前は助手ではないか。
助手じゃない。何度も言わせるな。
Kurisu. Best girl.
だいたい痛い毛で気弱そうな女の子をおもちゃにして調子に乗ってるなんて最低だわ。そう思わないの？
Hey, my Yuri started, okay? I was just going along with it, alright?
痛いけで気弱そうな女の子
Oh
を
god,
おもちゃにするだと
dude, this fucking dude.
いちいち反応するな変態。
That's right, Christina doesn't know... Why do you actually call her Christina even in your internal monologues? Doesn't know Lukaku's a guy. Correcting it is a pain, so I don't say anything.
それにしても
クリスティーナよ。ルカ子の全身を下から上へと寝め回すようにして見つめるのはよせ。
Oh, what? Oh my god, there are so many jokes I can make.
してないわよそんなこと。
クリスチャン、どうかなこのポス。ルカ君にすごく似合ってるって思うでしょ？
Every time my Yuri calls Kurisu Chris-chan, I just have to... My mind just internally breaks somewhere.
これが噂に聞くジャパニメーション文化の一つ、コスプレなのか。とてもキュートね。
キュートだなんて、そんな。
Lukaku's eyes get wetter and wetter.
どうしてそんなに悲しそうなの？あなたはとても可愛いんだから、もっと自信を持つべきよ。
Kurisu doesn't know, so she's not doing it intentionally, but I guess that makes things complicated for Lukaku. I should change the topic for Lukaku's sake. While I am a mad scientist, I also happen to be a perfect gentleman. You should. I comb my hair with my fingers. Ooh, nice.
ルカ子よ。お前の望みを聞こう。
ハイパーアクロバティックな会話のつなげ方だな。
I mean, you know what? Good save, Okabe. Good save.
聞けルカ子。思考は具象化する。そしてこの日本は言霊の国。一旦下に乗せた言葉には力が宿る。お前も晴れてオタク世界の住人となった今、はっきり望みを言葉に出しておくべきだ。そうすれば
Jesus.
この地の混沌が シュタインズゲートの選択に影響を及ぼしお前を後押しする。
僕の願いですか？
Lukaku puts his hands in front of his waist and bends his head slightly to the side. His cheeks slightly turn pink. His bashful, squirming appearance with the wet, upturned eyes would make anyone who saw him want to hug him real tight or smack him upside the head. It's that damn powerful. Okabe, what the fuck are you talking about?
その聞いても笑いませんか？
恥ずべきことは何もない。堂々と宣誓するのだ。
そりゃ世界を混沌にうんたらとか言ってるバカに比べればどんな願い事も恥ずかしくはないわな。
She's not wrong. Hey, nice. Thanks for that message, Regulus. No wish is embarrassing compared to that idiotic wish for chaos to envelop the world or whatever.
そこの助手。人の望みを笑うとは品性が知れるぞ。
I'm with Kurisu here, broski. Your wishes are kind of whack.
マユシーの願い事はね、美味しいものをお腹いっぱい食べることと、ウーパグッズでラボを埋め尽くすことと、ルカ君にコスを着てもらうこと。
A very tuturu statement indeed.
マユリには聞いていない。
Damn.
マユシー
Oh my god.
シュタインザゲートに後押ししてほしい。
Oh my god. Oh my god.
ショタインザゲートって
Oh my god, of
その
course
間違
Dara
い
wants
方
to react
神
to
レ
it.
ベルだろう。なんかそこはかとなくインモラルな香りが。
Of course. We all ignore Daru. Yeah, I would too. Lukaku puts his hands to his mouth and casts his eyes down. The same gesture as a female junior confessing her love to a male senior underneath a cherry tree. Cuteness overload must resist.
女の子に
Does this game follow the same events as the anime? Okay, so, Regulus, you are aware of the fact that this is the original, correct? The anime is, this game was created and the anime is based off of the game. So this game is the original. So essentially, I believe the anime is based off the events of the quote-unquote the Golden Route, which I'm not sure what route I'm on, or if I'm even on any route at all. I might be too early for that, but basically, if you go for the Golden Route, I assume yes. Because as I said, the events of the game, the events of the anime is the Golden Route. So you know, the Kurisu route, the Kurisu route. That's what the anime follows. I guess that's also kind of like the main route. But I do believe I have heard of the existence of other routes. Like there's a Lukaku route, there's a Ferris route, there's a ton of bad endings, stuff like that. I'm not sure the specifics. I just know that yeah, it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, basically that's I don't know what I was gonna say. Anyways.
はい。
Oh yeah, Kurisu still doesn't know. Okay, so actually no, maybe this scene did happen in the anime. Okay. Yeah, sorry, it has been a while since I've seen it. Kurisu is the first to react. Oh yeah, wait, does Lukaku count as trans then? I just want to ask. Her expression is one of utter confusion. Well, that's only natural. Not even I expected that, so I accidentally swallowed my mwahahaha.
自分の顔あんまり好きじゃなくて。
Apparently, Steins Gate is just only the most popular of like a series of visual novels all set in the same universe. So I was thinking that maybe I could play some of the other games on this channel as well, but apparently some of them are very extreme and might get me banned off of YouTube, so you know. Maybe I'll just play those in my spare time. I was saying that yesterday, but anyhow, I don't really like how I look.
だからもし女の子になれれば少しは
so he has no confidence in himself. Well, I mean,
思ってたんです。
he's prettier than any girl here. Damn, alright. And yet he has no confidence. Well, I'm well aware of the Jesus, it's because he's a... Holy shit.
待て、
Oh my god.
ちょっと待って。
Oh my god. Kurisu starts rubbing her temples.
彼女は何を言ってるの？
我が助手よ。いや、クリスティーナよ。
助手でもクリスティーナでもないと言っとろうが。
お前は決定的な間違いを犯している。
間違い？
わからないか、クリスティーナ。
Oh my god. You have to tease her even now.
それはお前の目が邪念で曇っているからに他ならない。
I mean, I can't blame you. Shingaris are pretty fun to tease. As long as you can deal with them, you know.
どういうことよ？
ならば教えよう。お前はここにいるルカ子のことを痛い毛で気弱そうな女の子と言ったが、こいつは女の子ではない。
He's a guy.
男だ。
何の冗談だそれ？
冗談も何もアカシックレコードにも明記してある揺らぐことなき真実だ。
So here's the thing, right? How do I... What was I... Okabe spurgs so freaking much that it genuinely becomes hard to tell what's a fib and what's a truth. So, you know, Kurisu looks at Daro and Mayuri as if speaking help, but they nod with a knowing look in their eyes. But as it turns out, we have two other people willing to back him up, so... As for Lukaku himself... Hold on. Oopsies. Tips... What did that say? Oh, backlog. As for Lukaku himself, he's just hanging his head in shame. Are you
釣ら
guys...
れてもいいネタ？
Okay.
え？
Huh?
え？
Kurisu suddenly turns away as if to avoid my gaze. Then she walks up to Lukaku.
漆原さん、岡部の言ってることは本当なの？
はい。僕、男です。
Seriously, I'm actually not sure what happened. Why did the trap archetype go extinct?
嘘だ！こんな可愛い子が男の子のはずが。
Well, what can I say? Something 2010s era trap archetypes can't tend to kind of look that way.
いや、逆。
Oh my
それを言うなら
god.
こんな可愛い子が女の子のはずがないだし。
But apparently, given that this saying existed in this period, it does seem like the trap as an archetype did exist before the 2010s. Or the 2000s. I don't know.
そういう意味で言ったんじゃなくて。
Does this mean Kurisu knows the meaning of the phrase, someone this cute can't be a girl? I knew it. She really is an A-channeler.
ルカ子よ。ありのままのお前でいればいいんだ。
Oh, that's kind of wholesome.
俺たちは男だろうが女だろうがお前を否定しない。同時にお前の望みもまた俺たちは否定しない。
いちいち俺たちって言い直さなくてもよくね？
What did he say? Oh. Kurisu, unable to calm herself after learning the truth, starts touching her own face and checking her hair in her pocket mirror.
あたふたしているな、クリスティーナ。自分よりずっと女の子らしい男がいたことがそれほどショックか？
認めるわ。私は彼女、じゃなくて彼に比べれば乱暴な言葉遣いだし、態度も悪いし、可愛げもない。これってショックで日課は寝込むレベルよ。
Looks like she's seriously depressed.
クリスちゃんも可愛いよ。
That's true.
フォローはいらない。 ますます惨めになるから。
Oh, that's hilarious.
己の欠点を顧みることができる人間はいずれ強くなる。
She's 18. She's
お前もいずれ立派な女性になれるだろう。
she's
今はまだ若いだけだ。
become. She's already there.
あんたに説教される言われはないぞ。
Who asked?
前言撤回だ。己の欠点すら顧みようとしないとは器の小さいやつめ。
You know what? Yeah. Appropriate reaction.
うるさい。あんたが言うな。
Another appropriate reaction.
ごめんなさい。僕は変なこと言ったせいで。
Another anticipatable response. Lukaku bows his head for some reason. His eyes are red and puffy. With such a cute boy on the verge of tears, Kurisu and I have no chance to stop arguing. Oh, I kind of wanted to hear that back and forth go on further. It was funny.
僕の愛用のデジカメは
What the hell is going through your mind, Daru?
おもむろに撮影会の準備を始めるな、変態。
先生、ローアングラーになりた
Oh
いで
my
す。
god. Who's Anzai Sensei? But still, it was just a whim to ask for Lukaku's wish. I hardly expected this to happen. So that's how Lukaku thinks of himself. You wanted to
しかし
avoid...
ルカ子よ、その望
You,
みどこまで本気なの
you wanted to avoid it, but you ended up there anyways. Congratulations, Okabe. Lukaku, how serious are you about that wish of yours? If he's truly desperate, then having an exchange operation is probably the best way to go. Judging by his current... Oh, they do mention it. Judging by his current looks, Lukaku could become the star of Tokyo's LGBT community. No, screw that. He could even become a TV personality.
例えば夜眠りについて朝目覚めたら女の子になっていた
I'm
みたいなそういうのが憧れなんです。
I'm already thinking of so much stuff to stuff into the Oh my god, I can already see the I can already see the VOD title from here.
夢見すぎ
Ah,
ですよね。
here's the thing, we have a time machine. Stop with those puppy dog eyes! Are you that chihuahua from a certain popular commercial? What's that?
ルカ君かわいいね。そうキュート。
Oh my god, it looks like Kurisu's been stuck by Lukaku's cuteness too. The skimpy costume he's wearing isn't helping. Holy shit, it's fucking sweltering in here. Stand up. Okay? It's like dunking your brain in a vat of pure moe, then you die. The scary part is, afterwards you feel an irresistible urge to grant Lukaku's every wish. But as Lukaku said, it's going to be hard to find a nice clean solution to his problem. And then Kurisu clears her throat.
そういえば聞いたことがあるんだけど。
解説セリフ来たこれ。
Exposition scene for the win.
お肉をたくさん食べれば男の子を、野菜をたくさん食べれば女の子を産むことができるっていう俗説があるらしい。
To everyone who's seen Steins Gate, I'm pretty sure you remember this part. By the way, that's scientifically not true. I'm just gonna say, but you know.
ソースは民命処方？
インターネットで見た。
そういう返しをするとは。お主やるな。
何のこと？
Sounds like an old wives' tale. It is.
知らなかった。じゃあマユシーのママもクリスちゃんのママもたくさんお野菜食べたんだね。
Only Mayuri's impressed.
マユシーはジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンばっかり食べてるから将来子供を産むときは男の子なのかな。ねえねえ、バナナはお野菜に含まれると思う？
Wait, do bananas count as fruits? Do they? Mayuri's full of questions. I'll leave her to them.
それなら狩猟で暮らしていた原始人たちはどうなるのだ。 彼らはおのずと男ばかり産むことになり、男女比のバランスが偏ってしまうではないか。
They're called hunter-gatherers, not hunter-hunters.
そうなれば人類がここまで繁栄できていたかも怪しい。
別にそれが正しいって言ってるわけじゃない。
I mean, knowing the way, just having a basic background of biology, yeah, that's not how it works. But even if it were true, people ate a lot of vegetables back in the day. I'm just gonna say. So you know.
なんとなく思い出しただけよ。いちいち噛みつかないで。
俺は噛みついてなどいない。クリスティーナよ、その説検証してみる気はないか？
どういうこ
What are you implying?
思い出せ。俺たちの手には電話レンジカッコ仮があるではないか。
電話レンジちゃん、チーンってしたら男の子か女の子かわかる
Oh my god. No way in hell.
と。いや、あ、そっか。
Wait, Monkey say, wait, Kurisu, don't tell me you're actually buying into it. That's not how it works. I mean, on one hand, yes, she's not a biologist, but on the other hand, come on, like, y'all should know this. This is... I thought the way reproduction worked was just common knowledge, right? Looks like Kurisu's got it. They don't call her a genius for nothing.
漆原さんのお母さんが妊娠中の時期へ D メールを送るのね。
How many years ago would that be, though?
いかに野菜をもっとたくさん食べろという内容でな。
Lukako, who doesn't know what emails are, and Mayuri, who's just a little dumb, tilts their head in confusion at the same
や
time.
ってみる価値はあると思わないか？
それは。
今さら偽善で取り繕おうとするなよ、クリスティーナ。俺は知っているぞ。お前がマッドサイエンティストの素質を持つ実験大好きっ子だということ。
誰が実験大好きっ子だ。
I mean... I'm not gonna say anything.
違うのか？
違わないけれども。
That settles it!
ちょい待ち。それでもし実験が成功したらどうするん？
Oh.
どうするとは？
だってルカ氏の性別がマジで変わっちゃうってことじゃん。
それがルカ子の望みだろ？
いやそうだけど、
But what?
もし性別が変わったらルカ氏が生きてきた16年間
Oh
の
shit,
歴
that's
史
a good
が
point.
改変されるんじゃねってこと。それについて誰が責任取るん？
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
それは
責任は
That's not the issue here. You don't understand. Lukako raises his hand timidly. I don't think you quite understand.
よくわからないんですけど、その方法を使えば女の子になれるかもしれないんです。
I don't think you understand, buddy.
だったら試してみたいです。
Well,
どう
I
か
mean,
お願いします。師匠。
he bows his head to me.
マユリ、お前の意見。
I feel like y'all have gotten a little too comfortable with playing God. I'm just gonna say. Like, on one hand, like, I get it's for a good cause, but unlike the other two instances, actually, I don't know. I mean, the whole Mochaphone situation was kind of... At any rate, it doesn't look like Mayuri has any objections.
決まりだな。ならばルカ子よ、お前を
Oh,
ラ
number
ボメン
6.
ナン
That's
バ
what
ー006に命じる。 電話レンジカッコ仮は我がラボの最重要機密事項だ。
You know what? Valid.
それを使う以上お前はラボメンとならなければならない。
はい。僕このラボのメンバーにずっとなりたいって思っていたんです。
Aww.
そうだったの？言ってくれればよかったのに。言い出す勇気がなくて。それに僕さっきも言ったんですけど、機械のことさっぱりわからないですし。そんなこと気にしなくていいんだよ。だってね、マユシーもさっぱりだもん。
That's not something to be proud of, my Yuri.
ではルカ子は今この時よりラボメンと
Whoa!
なる。
5 people.
異論のある者はいないな。
Hello, everyone. What an episode. Seems like, I mean, you know what? It seems like what we're streaming today is, really popular for some reason. And you. So Lukaku shall be lab member from this point forth. Any objections?
はーい。
What? Carissa raises her hand.
私ラボメンナンバー004を返上したいので、代わりに漆原さんを004にしてあげて。は
却下だ。他には
あ、
Sigh. Mayuri and Dora ask what happened to 005, but I ignore them. Moeka will always be 005 in my heart. No other objections emerge. All members are in favor.
ではルカ子はラボメンナンバー006となる。以後ラボに忠誠を誓い、ラボの発展のために全力を尽くせ。
とっても嬉しいです。
さてということで早速実験を。
Wait. I suddenly realized that made me smack my forehead in dismay.
始まった。ルカ子は今16歳だったな。
Oh shit.
はい。
つまり1993年生まれ。
Oh.
そうだよ。マユシーと同い
Wait
年
a
な
sec.
ので。
Hold on.
それがどうしたの？
Does this take place in 2009 or 2010? I thought it was 2000. Whatever. In order to fill Lukaku's mother key to launch vegetables, we need to see the email to 10 months before Lukaku was born, meaning we have to send it to 1992.
携帯が日本で普及し始めたのはいつだ。
Looks like Kurisu and Daro figured it out. Daro goes to Google it.
96年ぐらいっぽい。メール機能が実装されるのはさらに遅いかも。
Well,
つまりルカ子の生まれた年の時点では携帯は一般化されてないということ。ルカ子の母親も持っていない可能性がある。もしそうならメールを受け取ってもらう手段が存在しないではないか。
そっか。ダメなんですか？
Lukaku's face darkens. I fold my arms in thought. Some way to receive the email in an era when cell phones weren't yet
こう
widespread.
なったら毒電波を飛ばせるよう改造するとか。
What's a... Wait, what's a Dempa wave?
何よ毒電波って。
Oh, okay, so it's... I'm not supposed to know.
ちょっとヤバい人たちだけがユンユンと受信できるんだ。電波っつうか電波？特に春先によく見られる。
What?
毒されてるのはあんたの脳みそだろ。
いいよ、もっと罵ってくれて OK だよ。
You know what? That's the only acceptable response.
だったら手紙をタイムカプセルに入れて埋めるっていうのは？
That only goes to the past, not the future.
それじゃ
the future, not the
過去
past.
じゃなくて未来に行っちゃうわ。
Exactly.
そっか。
こうなったらあれだ、ルカシが雷に打たれるとか、それで性別転換。古臭いコミックとかアニメで手垢がついてそうだけど。
That's a thing? What?
D メールを使わなきゃ実験の意味ないでしょ。脱線しないで。
じゃあクリスちゃんのナイスアイデアにマユシーは期待です。
私はそうね、高速を事情倍ほど上回るロケットを開発すれば、あまりの速さに時間が逆行してとか。
I don't think that's really possible. You're gonna have to break the laws of physics for that. Although, to be fair, you've been doing plenty of laws of physics breaking so far, so I don't really know what to say. Except for the fact that, even if you could, building rockets are expensive, so I don't really know.
自分だって電話レンジのこと念頭に置いてないじゃんか。
Exactly.
しかもこの天才少女め、今自ら相対性理論を否定したぞ。
That too?
単なる冗談でしょ。本気にしないで。
まったく、どいつもこいつも使えないな。
だったら自称 IQ170 の灰色のノーサイド、
snap.
狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法王院さん、代案をどうぞ。
ふむ、頭の片隅でひらめきつつあるぞ。
ひらめけの精神だな。
This sensation, yes, my natural mad scientist inspiration is about to explode.
思いついた。
All eyes focus on me. With a broad grin, I
携
proclaim...
帯がなければポケベルに送ればいいじゃない。
Can you do that? About 22 hours have passed since I made my mind-blowingly awesome proclamation. Yes, well, I think we're all familiar with pagers. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I'm familiar with these. Luca enters the lab shyly, just as he did yesterday. He gives me a bashful smile when our eyes met.
お母さん、ポケベルを持ってました。ああ、よかったね、ルカ君。
これで前に進めるわね。
ルカシ女の子バージョンか。燃えるの確定。
El Sai Kongru! Yeah, baby, let's go! Moon Yue. Thank you! Actually, let me type that out. Kongru. Mayuri, Kurisu, and Daro are already on standby. Sending a D-mail to a pager. Yesterday we argued about whether it's even possible. Eventually we settled on probably. Do you guys not have like a pager lying around that you could just send like a regular ass mail to? I'm not sure how that works. Eventually we settled on probably. Data is data after all. The rest depends on what the pager radio wave 18 years ago, but it should be fine as long as our data gets through safely. We already googled how to send data to a pager. Pagers back then, you would need to enter the other person's pager number, then if the Kanto region, press, what do you call that? Dot two. Dot, that's not one. After that, you would need to send the numbers to send. That's how it worked, apparently. Pagers in 1992 could only send numbers. Phone numbers display functions were also yet to be implemented, so your number was hidden from the other person by default. A few years after that, pagers started to implement Japanese character displays, enabling functionality similar to that of email. Therefore, the Gmail Lukaku is about to send, it's technically not a mail though, it has to be sent in numerical form. Naturally, I have a conversion table for that on hand. Oh, that's cool. You can find information even from 18 years ago if you just Google it. That's what, 33 years ago? Holy shit. You know, a friend of mine on this Discord server sound at you know how most websites nowadays are HTTPS, right? He found this really interesting website that was HTTP. And he was like, bro, it's so crazy. It's like a website from the 90s, and you look into it, and it's just a time capsule. It's so insane. Anyways, Jesus, I was pretty worried about the lack of information on pagers first, but that's my little secret.
漆原さん、あとは過去のお母さんに向けての文章をあなた自身で考えて。
Oh my god, I just had another idea for a title. Someone this cute can't be a girl. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, do I have the rainbow flag? That would be funny. Do I? That would be really funny. Oh, I don't, it's all politicized now. I don't want to make any statements. Urishibara-san, you need to think about what to send to your mother in the past.
僕がですか?
Yeah, exactly.
自分の夢を叶えたいなら自分自身で道を切り開くがいい。
Can you Kurisu,
俺
can
た
you
ちがしてやれるのはその強払い程度のことだけだ。
Kurisu, can you translate that for him?
わかりました。
Uh-huh. We explained to Lukaku the function of the phone wave name subject to change. The numbers we're sending are 1 byte characters, so we can send 36 of them. The pager's number-to-letter conversion system uses 2 numbers to correspond to 1 Japanese letter. Furthermore, since you need to input 2, that means you can only send 16 hiragana characters. Lukaku, understanding everything, takes out a notebook and begins writing drafts for pager messages. I show Lukaku the site I found. It reads page number and letter conversion. Pager typing is commonly known as two-touch typing or pager input. It's somewhat different from cell phone input. You choose the consonant and then input the vowel. Oh my god. Both of them are pretty good. Consonants are A, K, S, T, N, H, Y, R, M. Y, R, W. Okay, so apparently this is translated from Japanese, so this means nothing. The vowels are A, E, I, A. I'm not even gonna try to read that. Basically, to input Ke, you press 2 to the consonant K, you press 4 for the vowel E.
結構めんどいな。僕はてっきり831831831って打てばいいんだとばかり思っていたよ。
どうして831なの
？831で野菜じゃん上皇。野菜ってのルカシのお母様の頭にすり込めばいいのかと。
Oh my god. Ah yes, you'll just text a woman from 1992. Veggies.
そんなメッセージではいたずら扱いされるだけだ。
だったら29292929っていうのは
一応聞いてやるがどういう意味だ？
Oh my god.
肉
Oh my Yuri, you are adorable.
肉好きにさせてどうする？
違うよ。それだけ肉って連呼されたらね、逆にお肉見るのも嫌になって野菜を食べようって気になるかもしれないよ。
R はねえよ。
Lukaku completes his composition while we speak our nonsense.
こういう内容でどうでしょうか。母さん野菜をたくさん食べてね。
そのまま過ぎじゃね？
冒頭の母さんは不要だろう。余計な疑念を抱かせるだけだ。
じゃあ野菜をたくさん食べると女の子を産めます。
ひねりすぎるのもね。
Yeah.
それに文字数オーバーしてるわよ。
野菜食べると元気な子を産める。
ちょい待ち。この変換表によると濁点も数字2個で表現しないとダメっぽい。その文章だと半角4文字オーバーする。
ならば少し改変だ。野菜食うと元気な子を産めるでどうだ？
言い方が下品じゃない？相手は漆原さんのお母さんでしょ。食うとの部分通じるかな？
ならば代案を出してもらおうか。
I mean, he's got a point, kind of is the only way. Krizu shrugs her shoulders and says no more. Then it's settled.
じゃあ早速打ってみようよ。
Alrighty, let's go. When sending to a pager, the number encoded messages is handled like a telephone number, so we input the code into the X68000. 2.2 thingy 2. I'm not even gonna try to read that. The long, random-looking string of numbers is complete.
よし、準備万端 OK だ。
Now we just activate the phone wave name subject to change and have Lukaku call. The microwave is set to, oh my god. It should arrive around January 1st, 1993. The margin of error is around 1 to 3 days, I guess. Leap year calculations a pain, so I ignored it. That's, Lukaku's slender fingers start to tremble on top of the enter button.
いいか、起動するぞ。
Lukaku looks at me with tears in his eyes, then nods faintly. Discharge phenomenon soon occurs. Lukaku flinches and takes a step back, but I see determination flare up in his eyes. Sets his jaw, then pushes the enter button. Ooh. Divergence. A wave of dizziness hits me again. I place a hand on the table to support myself. The dizziness slowly fades. Little by little, color returns to the world. Reading Steiner activated again. Did the world line change? Oh god. I look around the room. Unlike what happened with Moko, Lukaku's still here. He blushes when he notices my syrup.
岡部さん、そんなに見ないでください。
Why are you here? I need to... Because depending on the answer, the correct response should change. I fold my arms and tilt my head. Lukaku's appearance hasn't changed a bit. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm paying particular to his chest, and his chest, and his chest. As a guy, it's natural for him to have no rest, but if it's a girl now, that's a different story. Damn! Well, you can't be overpowered in everything, can you?
これは失敗か。
So they eat lots of vegetables to give birth to a girl thing Kurisu talked about was nothing but French. It is! It's not even French science, that's just fake! Realistically speaking, what kind of scientist believes in such a flimsy theory anyway?
失敗って何が？
Everyone, including Lukaku, looks at me in confusion.
何って、お前たち揃いも揃ってボケているのか？たった今、
Of course they don't
この
remember.
電話レンジカッコ仮で。
Okabe, you idiot! I slap a hand over my mouth as I start talking. That was careless of me. Yeah. Yeah, come on! You gotta remember this by now.
いや、なんでもない。
Mayuri and Lukaku go... Wait, to tell them! What are you doing? Oh my
クリステ
god.
ィーナよ。一つ聞きたいのだが、ルカ子は
今度はどんな変態的行為を考えてるんだ。あんたたち変態コンビは油断も隙もないな。
変態コンビじゃねえ。
Oh my
僕たち
god.
は変態紳士コンビだ。
Daru, you're not helping!
どうでもいい。ほんとどうでもいい。
Damn, I can't ask now. It's really annoying that no one remembers. Explain to them! You dumbass! I should wait until I could get Lukaku. Oh lordy, I remember this scene. But considering how his appearance hasn't changed at all, it's very likely that the sex change failed. Oh boy, this scene. In that case, what did Lukaku's DNA change? It's like just like the Mocha experiment, the result is different from what we expected. The real problem is that we have no control. As I leave the lab, I head to May Queen plus Neon Squared to think. Daru sits in front of me, impatiently waiting for Ferris to bring her
誰
order.
よ。D メールについてどう思う？
すごいような、すごくないような。
すごくないと思った理由は？
フェイリスタンとのライネット勝負の
Okay,
結
so
果
that
を
didn't
改
change.
変できなかったお。
Now that's a selfish reason.
何度かの実験で分かったが、D メールの精度はまだ信頼できるレベルには達していない。運の要素が絡んでくるのは装置としては欠陥だ。もっと送り手側がコントロールできるようにならなければ、実用性が低いままの
I was
ガラク
always
タ
a
に
bit
戻る。
annoyed by this section of the show, because, like, all the confusion that happens in this part here could have just been solved by better communication. I'm just gonna say, for starters, there's a problem of how I'm the only one who could recognize the changes. Without my power, we wouldn't even be able to check the results of the experiment. Ridiculous.
確かに結果出てないよな。ロト6当てるって件はどうなったん？
保留中だ。
Although it was Lukaku's mistake that cost us the prize, he wouldn't have been in a position to make that mistake if the past version of me hadn't asked him to buy the ticket in my stead. Why did past me even do that? It's like Steins Gate guided the money away from my grasp. No, I need to think positive.
この法院京本もあろう男がこんなところでつまずいていられるものか。俺は諦めたりはしない。なぜなら俺がマッドサイエンティストだからだ。
言葉の意味はわからんが、とにかくすごい自信だ。
あの電話レンジカッコ仮でゆくゆくは人間を、それも過去ばかりでなく未来にも向けて送り出すことができるように改良する。改良してみせる。いや、改良しなくてはならないのだ。
I'm just gonna say this, though. Changing the past does change the future. Butterfly effect and all.
それがシュタインズゲートの選択なのだからな。
Wait, what? Joy-san? Who's that? Wait, what happened to all my mails? They're all gone. My lordy, but that is the choice of Steins Gate. Mwahaha. Ferris is standing right next to me. Where the hell did she come from?
己フェイリス、盗み聞きとは卑劣な。
何言ってるのにゃ。京馬の声が大きすぎて店中に響き渡ってたにゃ。
What? No! Once again, I leaked classified information concerning the future of mankind. Okabe, you idiot!
アイスコーヒーとアイスティーと猫まんまお待たせしましたにゃ。
Daro's order of cat food is one of the maid cafe's specialties. It's not the usual miso over rice, but a stylish risotto instead. It's one of Daro's favorites. It's actually pretty tasty. Ferris...
ミルクとかむしろは入れますかにゃ
Hold on, what? Oopsies. Ferris places iced coffee in front of me. Okay. You want milk and syrup?
断る。
Damn.
そんな京馬には全部入れちゃうにゃ脳には適度な糖分が必要にゃ
Despite my refusal, Ferris pours all of the milk and syrup into my glass.
にゃんにゃんにゃんにゃ
She's got the perfect three face. Then, speaking some nonsense incantation, she mixes my iced coffee with the straw, and the whole time, she stares straight into my eyes.
出たこれぞフェイリスタンの秘技目を見て混ぜ混ぜだ
Daru starts explaining in excitement.
普通ならドリンクをこぼさないようにするだけでも大変なはずなのにフェイリスタンはそれを平然とやってのけるそこにしびれる憧れるこの秘技によりフェイリスタンはメイクインにおける人気ナンバーワンメイドとして君臨しているのだ
Thank you for the exposition scene, Daru. Very helpful. The iced coffee in the glass changes from black to brown. Damn, she's dragging me into her pace again. Next, Ferris performs the same secret technique on Daru.
フェイリスタンありがとうございます美味しくいただきます
Oh god. I don't know if I want to tell you all this. You know, I actually have visited a maid cafe before. It was pretty fun. You know what? I think I've said enough. I'm not telling you all anymore. He bows deeply, such a polite man. I take a sip of my iced coffee. Its bitterness and sweetness flow down my throat. When I look up, I see Fair standing next to me, her silver tray in front of her waist.
なんだ。何か用事か。
続きを聞かせるにゃ京馬とダルにゃ面白そうなお話ししてたにゃタイムマシンがどうとかって
Kabe, you dumbass!
フェイリスとっても聞きたいにゃ
She gives me a babyish look with upturned eyes. But I firmly reject her.
極秘事項だ。部外者には明かせん。
さっき店中に響き渡るぐらい大声で話してたのはどこの誰にゃ
Exactly.
だ、
ダルにゃフェイリスに教えてほしいにゃ
She still thinks this is... I assume she still thinks this is like a funny little game. She's targeting Daru now. Oh, great. Don't underestimate him, Ferris. Nyan Nyan. I know what's about to happen. He's about to blow everything. Daru is my most trustworthy right-hand man the wizard has class super hacker. He won't be tricked into divulging classified information.
実はメールを過去に送れるっていうすげえマシンを作ったんだ主に僕が
And he's broken. Women are scary.
それってつまりタイムマシンってことにゃ
Oh my god.
そういうことになるかな
Oh my god.
タイムマシンを作ったなんてすっごいにゃフェイリスはダルニャンの頭の良さにキュンキュンしそうだにゃ
Poor Daru, of course.
マジで困ったな
Oh my god. Dumbass, what's with that grin?
フェイリスはタイムマシンに乗って時間旅行するのが夢なのにゃ
僕がいつか連れてってあ
Oh
げ
my
るよ
god, this dude.
だる。安請け合いするな。
ところで昔から疑問だったんやけど時間ってどんなものなのかにゃ
何？
よく時間を川に例えて過去から未来に向かって流れてるとか言うにゃ
Hmm?
でも本当にそうなのかにゃもし川の流れだとして過去と未来に挟まれた現在はどこにあるのにゃそれは点なのか線なのかそもそもどこからどこまでが現在なのにゃ
Oh my god, these are questions I've actually asked myself. Like, no one's listening, are they? Damn it, now I feel stupid. Now, because I've got so many things I want to say, but essentially, I was once questioning myself. There's this video game called Henry Stickmin. I've played it on this channel before. It's a very important part of my childhood. And in one of the games, there's this thing called like a NG drink or something like that that basically stops time for everyone except for the person who drank it. So I kind of wanted to ask myself, what if two people drank it at once? Would they both be able to move around while no one else can? Wouldn't you be able to not be able to see if you drank that drink because light would no longer be moving? Would I be able to access internet with that thing? Like, what if I want to play computer? What if I applied the energy drink to a computer as well? What if I applied it to everyone? Like, can I pass it around and have a bunch of people walk around and stop time? Here's the thing. If I applied that drink, just hypothetically, let's say I had infinite amount of that drink, and I applied it to every single atom in the universe, and time stopped, but all matter was still moving, can we even say that time had stopped? So, that's something I kind of wanted to say. What is time? Is time an actual thing? Is it an actual concept? Or is it just something that... Is it just the illusion and matter is the only constant? Matter and energy are the only constant, and that there's no such thing as actual time. Because you do know why time... It said that time goes backward when you go faster than the speed of light, right? Basically, it's because it's not so much that time flows backwards, it's that when you approach the speed of light, things slow down. So the faster you move, the slower matter becomes. So people are saying, the moment you reach the speed of light, time becomes, or movement becomes equivalent to 0. So if, logically speaking, if you went faster than light, time would start approaching the negatives. But this is something I've wondered about too, and also things like consciousness. I don't know. I've got a lot of shower thoughts I could share with you all, but doesn't seem like anyone's here, so I'll save my breath.
そういえば漠然とイメージはあるけど真面目に考えたことはないな。
現在は川の上に浮かぶ葉っぱだ。それは過去から未来へと流れに沿って動いていく。
Isn't it more like a caterpillar tread? Like, you know tank treads, right? Isn't it more like that?
そんじゃその葉っぱに全ての人間が乗ってるって考えればいいのかにゃ。死んだら葉っぱから落ちるってことになるのにゃ。
You don't fall off, the leaf just keeps moving, you're just a corpse on it.
そういうことだろう。その葉っぱのある地点より川の上流は過去、下流が未来と定義できる。
ふにゃー。その葉っぱは人間にとっての現在にゃ。
というと
You know, Ferris is actually pretty smart, despite how she acts in the maid cafe. And, well, she has to act that way in the maid cafe, but you know, it's like, I feel like a lot of people underestimate her, just due to the fact that all the times we see Ferris, we see her working at a maid cafe like this, at a cat girl maid cafe like this.
人間が時間に単位を作って観測してるから葉っぱは現在だってわかるにゃ。けど
That's true. Technically speaking, the amount of speed from your eyes to your brain, it takes a certain amount of time. Like, what is the speed of thought? It's actually not as fast as you think. So technically, everything you're looking at right now is technically in the past, because in the amount of time that your eyes observe that phenomenon, and it gets transmitted to your brain, it's already past. Number one. But number two is that even for that thing to get to your eyes to begin with, it's in the past. And that's why, you know, like, if you're in a battlefield and you get blown up, you would die before you realize it, because you're dead before you have time to process and observe your own death. Do you get what I'm saying? So technically speaking, you live in the past. I think there's a Vsauce video about this, actually.
例えば全宇宙すべての生き物が絶滅しちゃった世界だと現在を観測できる存在がいなくなっちゃうと思うのにゃ。
Honestly, I feel like I would have so much fun talking about this sort of stuff with Ferris.
その場合どこが現在になるのにゃ。
El Sai Kongru. Yeah, baby, let's go. El Sai Kongru. God, I love that line. You know, I think I was playing Doki Doki Literature Club on like the earlier days of my channel, and basically, you know how they always have like funny quotes in the front, right? Like initially they say, "Oh, this game might not be suitable for children." Eventually they start saying things like "just Monica," blah blah blah, and one of the lines apparently is "El Saikongru," and I just remember reading that, and it made me so happy. I'm pretty sure that video is unlisted now, but if you go around and dig around, because I still have all the playlists. It's unlisted, but you can still access them on my channel. If you look around for them, you can still find them. And I've made a lot of Doki Doki videos, so I don't know if I necessarily recommend it. But if you guys are curious, that does happen.
神様とか宇宙の石とかが観測するんじゃね?
Are those real though?
じゃあもしその神様が4次元的存在だとしたら、過去にも未来にも自由に生きることになるにゃ。
What's a coincidence? I'm playing the game, and last where I stop, you're in now. So, you're playing the game, and you're stopped, and this is about where I stop. I've had that happen to me a few times, honestly. I remember watching a bunch of people play Me-Side back in the day, and if you go on my channel, you can see all my Me-Side videos. While I was playing Me-Side, I remember, I think it was a Chibidoki. I was watching Chibidoki's channel, and I was watching her Me-Side video, and basically, at that point, I had just gotten to Sleepy Mita, so... Yeah, the moment I got to Sleepy Mita, I just told Chibidoki, hey, you know what? This is about how as far as I've gotten in the game. I can't be with you any further. Thanks for the stream, and I just dropped off. And I didn't watch the stream. I watched the stream as a VOD after I'd finished the game. But you know, yeah, no, it happens. It's always so weird when that happens. Cause like, oh hey, this YouTuber, this content creator is playing the part where I'm at, and they're about to go past it. Anyways. That's true.
その神様の現在が基準になるなら、フェイリスたちの現在も過去方向に行ったり未来方向に行ったりしないとおかしいにゃ。
If they decide to just go into the past. Oh my god. Oh my god, there is so much philosophical stuff I want to say right now. Number one, has anyone asked that question before where you want to say, what is real? Like, how do I know I'm not the only sentient person in the world and everyone else can't think? In that sense, how can we not apply the same to the god? How do we know there's not some Monica-like figure out there that's like the only sentient... Okay, Doki Doki's more complicated than that, but how do you know that that God is not the only sentient being in the world? And that by moving into the past, then what even is the present? Do you get what I'm saying?
つまり、現在は観測者の主観に委ねられる。
Yes, that's what I wanted to get at. That's what Ferris is trying to say.
もしそうなら、過去と未来も主観次第になっちゃうにゃ。もしタイムマシンでフェイリスが1週間前にタイムトラベルしたとしたら、京馬やダルニャンの現在とフェイリスの現在は1週間ずれちゃうにゃ。
That's also the question I've had about consciousness. If you traveled back in time and met your own self, who would be the real you? Like, who would be... It's the same consciousness, right? The same consciousness. The same consciousness. So, the consciousness of my young self that I meet would be me, but I would also be me. So who has the consciousness? Unless we want to assume that consciousness is not a single defined thing, but more like a slideshow, which brings up its own uncomfortable can of worms that I don't know if I'm willing to get into right now.
そういえばそうだな。
だとしたらそのズレは葉っぱだとどうやって表現するのにゃ？
Neither Daro nor I have an answer to that. Perhaps nobody has an answer, just like the collapse of causality thing that Kurisu mentioned. Does that mean that time machines and time travels are impossible after all? But CERN's jellified test subjects physically traveled far as back as 1921.
そもそも観測者の主観に委ねられるなら時計は関係なくなっちゃうのにゃ。楽しい時間は早く過ぎるし、辛い時は時間が過ぎるのが遅く感じるにゃ。つまり主観だと時間の流れは変動しちゃうにゃ。
My god.
そういえばさ、年を取るにつれて時間の流れって早くなってるよう
Did you
な
watch
気
the
がする
anime?
よな。
I watched it back in 2016. Steins Gate, after, not counting Miyazaki films, it was Your Name and then Steins Gate. This is like the second anime I ever watched. Again, not counting Miyazaki films. Those don't count. Yes, I've seen the anime. It has been many years though. There are so many points in time as I'm watching this where I'm just like, there's so much stuff I want to say. Like, there's so much foreshadowing that you just get, and you're like, I want to say something, but I know that there might be some people watching this stream that haven't seen the anime, so I can't say anything. Moreover, there actually have been some elements I've forgotten, so in those cases, you know. Yes, anime. Oh man, it's been like 9 years since I saw that in like 2016. It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, and I saw Steins Gate 0 in like 2017 or 18. Oh my god, that also feels like forever ago.
じゃねの法則だな。
とまあフェイリスはたまにそんなことを考えてるのにゃ。だから安易に時間を川の流れに例えるのはちょっと違うような気がするのにゃ。
And I don't know how many people were listening to my little spiel earlier, but if we stop, like, about the time stoppage thing, is time even real? I watched the anime maybe 2020. Dang, that's late. So, little fun fact. Did you know that we are, as of current, closer to the dystopia mentioned in the future, John Titor mentioned in the future, than we are to the events of this anime? Let that blow your mind.
考えれば考えるほどこんがらがってきた罠。
But the game a different it is. Again, there's also many routes. I know the game. I know that the Kurisu route, the golden route, the main route, the route that everyone plays first is the route the anime adapted. But there's a bunch of other routes. I was saying this earlier, you know, like there's a Ferris route, there's a Luca route, there's a bunch of other routes. There's also a few bad endings, you know, stuff like that. The strict definition of time is similar to the question, where is the self, is one of humanity's eternal questions. Countless renowned scholars have left this question unanswered. There's no way amateurs like us can answer it. But there's one thing I can do. And that one thing you can do is laugh like a maniac, huh?
にゃにゃ。
Hold on. I'm covering the text. I'm so sorry about that. I'm not covering the text anymore. Yes. Indeed.
案ずるな。俺たちが開発するタイムマシンはそういう哲学的であったり物理学的考察など関係なく時空跳躍を可能にしてしまうのだな。そうだよな、ダル。
そうそう、そういうこと。
Let me turn down the fan. Oh, 4 people. Awesome. Yeah, that's right.
にゃー開き直っちゃったにゃ。
Have we ever had reason? That's a better question.
でもダルニャンたちの作ったタイムマシンフェイリスも使ってみたいにゃ。
Hell yeah! Lab number 007. Ooh, 007. James Bond. Ooh.
まあ僕の権限ならフェイリスさんにも使わせてあげなくもないよ。
Oh, lordy.
本当かにゃ。約束だにゃ。
Don't make promises you can't keep, buddy.
ダル、勝手なことをほざくな。
Ferris springs up with joy and hugs Daro's rotund body. That's all. That's all it takes to make Daro look like he's died and gone to heaven. I'm gonna be honest here, Daro. I can't really blame you, buddy. After killing some time at May Queen, I leave Daro and head back to the lab. Mayuri! Aww. Mayuri's theme.
マユリよ、今のお前の姿はまるで内職で夜鍋しているようだぞ。
Aww.
夜鍋って何？夜にお鍋を食べるの？
Kids these days.
ち
Kids?
なみにね、マユシーはコスでお金は取らない主義なのです。
How old would Mayuri be? Oh my god. Seems like she understood. Mayuri's in her 30s now. I just realized that. That is absolutely insane. Wait, is she? Yeah, she is. Oh my god. Dude, everyone here is. Oh my god. That's crazy. That is insane. It's just a joke
趣
anyways.
味は趣味のままがいいもん。それにね、自分の作ったコスを誰かに着てもらうだけで幸せなんだ。
将来は服飾デザイナーにでもなるのか？
My god, my throat hurts. Come to think of it, Mayuri has never talked about her future.
それは無理だよ。
だったら将来の夢は何だ？ちなみに俺は世界の支配構造を打ち崩すことだ。
Shouldn't you be heading into politics then? I mean, unless you got a really intricate plan on... Never mind.
マヨシーはとりあえずね、このラボでのんびりやっていきたいな。
Not much of a long-term plan, huh?
何？生涯ラボ面宣言か？その志の高さは買うが、このラボは採算度外視なのだ。飯は食っていけないぞ。
ねえねえオカリン、ラボ面6人になったね。こんなに増えるなんてね、マユシーは思ってもなかったよ。
She's adorable. That's a sudden change in topic. And for some reason, she's puffing her chest out in pride.
マユシーが人質になった甲斐があったかも。
My god, time flies! How long has it been since I started the stream? I just... Wait, I started at... Wait, I started at 5. 1 hour and 30... Okay. My god, it feels like I barely started. It's all because Mayushi became your hostage.
いいな。断じていいなだ。我がラボに集った者たちは全員、この俺の策略によりまんまとラボ面にさせられた連中に過ぎないのだからな。
Didn't Moeka become a lab member because you wanted to, because you realized you had to, because you realized she already knew all your secrets?
そういう言い方は良くないと思うな。それにね、マユシーはまんまとさせられてないよ。
Well, you're so adorable.
あ、そうだったな。お前は自分からこのラボに来たのだった。
She joined the lab without me ever asking. When she appeared in the doorway and offered to join, I thought she was a goddess sent from heaven.
ねえ、オカリン。オカリンはこれからもマユシーのこと人質にしておいてくれる？
Is that a joke or a serious question? I can't tell.
お前は人質のままでいたいのか？
Mayuri drops a costume in her hand, and then she smiles shyly. Aww.
痛いかも。
Aww.
なんというド M な娘だ。
Oh my god.
お前がそんなはしたない女だったとは思わなかったぞ。
I'm all for silly jokes like this, but come on, you're having a moment here.
だって人質でいればね、マユシーは寂しくないし、オカリンも寂しくないから。
そうか。
Sometimes Mayuri throws me off my game. But if that's her reason for staying in the lab, then I'm happy.
ああ、そろそろマユシーは帰るね。
Mayuri stands up and starts putting away her various swimming tools.
マユリ、帰りがけに何か食っていくか。おごるぞ。
Aww.
本当？どうしたの？
Mayuri's a sweetheart.
今日の俺は気分がいいのだ。
じゃあね、キッチン二郎がいいな。あそこのメンチカツはね、神なのです。
Ooh, yummy. She'll get no argument from me.
任せるがいい。
Aww.
わーい、オカリン大好き。マユシーはとっても幸せだよ。
Well, at least she's easy to please. Mayuri and I head to Kitchen Jiro. After that, I'll see her safely to the station. I spend the next morning doing laundry at the nearby laundromat. When I return to the lab just past noon, Daru, Mayuri, and Kurisu are all assembled.
土曜日なのにご苦労。研究熱心なラボメンばかりで頼もしい限りだ。
そうよね。
Kurisu sighs deeply.
夏真っ盛りのこの時期にバカンスにも行かずにこんな暑苦しい場所で変態どもと話してるなんて。
Oh, shut up, like you're not one yourself.
どこで選択を誤ったんだろ
Kurisu, that is a question I very frequently ask myself all the time. She's really giving us a verbal beatdown.
涙を拭け。友達が一人もいない実験大好きっ子よ。
Where's everyone else?
う。泣いとらんわ。だいたいメールで呼びつけたのはあんただろ。
いかにも俺だ。だが律儀にそれに従い、こうして時間通りにラボへ来たのはお前の意志だ。
クリスちゃんはね、本当はとっても素直で真面目な女の子なんだってマ
Aw.
ユシーは思うな。
Leave it to Mayuri to always be wholesome. MC. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mayuri smiles as she eats some nuggets from McD's. Oh my
そん
god.
なクリスちゃんがね、マユシーはとっても愛おしいのです。
Aw.
ナゲット食べながらいきなり何言い出すのよこの子。
Don't let it bother you. That's just Mayuri's nature. She's a sweetheart. I've been with her for a long time, so I'm used to it.
ユリフラグですね。わかります。
Oh, oh Daru. Oh Daru.
わからんでよろしい。
Please, I can get it.
クリスちゃんにナゲット1個あげるね。
あありがとう。
While listening to their heartwarming banter, I go to put my laundry on the table. However,
そんなところに置くなよ。汚いな。
洗濯済みだ。
知るか。年頃の女子がいる前にパンツを含む洗濯物を堂々と置くのはデリカシーなさすぎだろって言ってんの。
Broski, come on!
俺のパンツが気になってしょうがないのならばそう言え。
Then again, Okabe is the master of deflection, so...
気になってなんかないわよ。
Kurisu's weak to it.
2人ともパンツ言うの禁止。マユシーは食事中なんだよ。
そうは言いつつも口にナゲットを運ぶ手は止めないのな。
俺の話の腰を折るな。
I end up putting my laundry in the changing room. Well, yeah.
昨日ダルには話したが、これまでの一連の実験の結果を受けて気づいたことがある。D メールには不確定要素が強すぎるということだ。結果に対する確実な保証がない。
You know how Kurisu said that you should probably write a paper or something, right? Honestly, I actually think she has a point. You should probably make like a log of everything. Sure, the information can't be verified, but having a log would probably bring everyone else up to speed, wouldn't it? I'm just saying.
しょうがないんじゃない？受け取った側がどういう対応をするかに結果が委ねられているんだから。逆に言えば相手の性格、性質を分析し誘導させることだって可能かもしれないし、そういう心理学的な要素を考えるのはここぞの法王院パンツさんには無理かもしれないけど。
マキセ氏さ、パンツって言いたいだけちゃうんかと。
パンツはともかくとして D メールにまだ博打のような感覚があるのは確実。
I needed a more reliable time machine before I could expose CERN and the organization and plunge the world into chaos.
そこで今回諸君に集まってもらったのは他でもない。本日の円卓会議の議題は、
またいつの間にか円卓会議にされてるし。
そんなに円卓会議やりたいならせめて円卓を買ってきなさいよ。
Can't argue with that. And we got the Mayuri Derp CG again. Love it.
違うよクリスちゃん。ね、この前オカリンが言ってたけど、円卓はみんなの心の中にあるんだって。
God, every time Mayuri calls Kurisu Chris-chan, I just get flashbacks of things I do not want to think about. Oh my god.
まゆりさんって本当に純真な子なのね。でも岡部の言うことはあんまり真に受けない方がいい。
そうなの？
円卓の定義など今はどうでもいいのだ。それよりも議題は D メールではなく、セルンと同じように物理的タイムトラベルを行う方法を模索したいという件についてだ。
バカ言わないで。
That was fast. And she's glaring at me even harder than she was during the whole underwear thing.
セルンがあれだけの大規模な装置を使ってすでに9年もかけてるのにまだ成功すらしてないんだぞ。
Wait. I mean... Fair.
私たちにどうにかできるわけないじゃない。
ゲルオカリンになっちゃうね。
Yep. Certainly would be.
ゲロカエルン的な？つうかあれ、なんで流行ったんだろうな。
あ、いいや、笑い事じゃなく。
Well, dark humor is a method of coping, is it not?
諦めるには早すぎるのではないか。我らはすでに D メールという人類史上初の快挙を達成したではないか。
だから史上初じゃないって。セルンの方が先じゃね？
Exactly.
人類史上初の時空を超えるメール。それを成し遂げた俺たちに不可能という文字はない。
The Mayuri derp always gets me. Also, I don't know how to feel about them not being specialized because it explicitly said she was eating nuggets earlier, but in this one it's just the same as always.
根拠のない自信ね。そもそも D メールが使えるようになったのだって単なる偶然じゃない。
She's not wrong.
未だにリフターに代替しているものが何なのかすら解明できていない。
それが解明できればいいのだろう。
全然ダメ。 セルンですら解決できていない問題にはどう対処する？局所場指定ができないんじゃどこに飛ぶかわからない。
何もない宇宙のど真ん中に飛ばされるのはごめんだお。
Yeah. That is the problem. If you can't control where you'll end up, your time machine is worthless. That's true.
いやちょっと待て。 D メールは局所場指定をしていないぞ。にもかかわらずきちんと指定先に届いている。これはどう説明する？
Information is different, I assume.
言われてみれば。
メルアド指定してるからちゃんと届いてるんじゃね？
そうなのかな。携帯の電波なんて何千万キロも離れた場所から捕捉できるとは思えないけど。
電波が届かないところにいますってなるんじゃないかなってマユシーは思います。
I stare at my phone.
あるいは携帯電話はブラックホールとホワイトホールを兼ねているのかもしれん。
White holes. We still don't know if those things are real, do they? To my knowledge, we haven't discovered them yet.
憶測で物を言うべきじゃない。そんなの根拠ゼロよ。
ワームホールができている可能性は？
未だかつてワームホールの実在が確認されたことはない。
It's a hypothesis, though. I groan. Pretty soon, Daro falls silent. The problem has them stumped, too. Mayor is the only one smiling. She probably just doesn't understand. And is smiling because she feels like it.
いずれにせよ厳然たる事実として D メールは過去に届いている。それがセルンに対して俺たちがリードしている点だ。タイムトラベルについても D メールを応用すれば実現の可能性はあるのではないか。
でもさ D メールじゃ36バイトプラスアルファのデータ量しか送れないじゃん。人間を丸々物理転送させるなんてマジ無理。
Yeah. Same problem CERN is having. And the reason their subjects turns jellymen.
ゲルオカリンになりたければ止めないわよ。
Recalling the fate of CERN's researchers makes my skin crawl. Care black holes, rare singularities, supergravitational space-time distortions. If you can adjust the lifter's volume of electron injection, you might be able to make the ring singularities naked. But even CERN is having a hard time controlling the lifter. Even if we do figure out what's functioning as a lifter in a time machine, I doubt we'll be able to solve the problem easily. Meaning that at present we could only send a mere 36 bytes of data. I wonder how much data there is in the human body. I bet it's more than an exabyte. Probably.
物理的転送なんて考えない方が身のためね。データだけのタイムトラベルだけでもすごいことなんだから、それで我慢すべき。
Yeah, I can't disagree with that. Sending data through time is enough, huh?
世の真理を探求する科学者とは思えない後ろ向きな発言だな。
It's not pessimism, that's just safety precautions.
身の丈に合ったことを考えろって言っている。真理を探求するなら、しかるべき頭脳と設備とお金を揃えないと。少なくともセルン並みにはね。
Yeah.
こんな貧乏サークルじゃ志だけ高くても何もできない。前から思ってたけど、電話レンジはちゃんとした研究機関に持ち込んで専門家に委ねるべきよ。セルンがタイムマシンの研究を極秘にしてるなら、私たちはきちんと公表して人類の未来のために役立てなきゃ。
Yeah, I mean, Okabe did... I was watching this last episode. Okabe did say that he had plans to eventually do that, so, you know.
もし公表すれば機関のやつらに
Oh,
俺
come
の存在
on.
を気づかれる。
あのね、こっちは真面目に話してるんだぞ。 冗談言ってる場合じゃ。
それに俺たちはセルンをハッキングした身だ。奴らは人体実験までしている非常な連中。その背後には国家の枠組みさえ超えた強大な権力も見え隠れする。もし電話レンジカッコ仮を公表すれば、俺たちは消されるかもしれん。
Well, here's the thing. No amount of backdoor scheming can erase an explosive declaration like that.
映画の見過ぎじゃない？
300人委員会という名前が実際にセルンの資料にあった。
そうだけど。
Creasy's tone weakens.
なんだかマヨシーは怖いよ。
Yeah, you should be. I mean, the organization isn't just Okabe spurting anymore. He's accidentally been right on that.
ハッキングがバレたらガチで僕たち消されそうだよね。バレるようなヘマはしてないけど。
You could just leave that part out.
それにこれが何よりも問題なのだが。
I lower my voice and look hard at each one of them in turn.
公表してしまったらもう好き勝手に D メールが送れなくなるではないか。
What?
あんたね。
この夢の装置をそう簡単に手放すものか。俺は法王院京馬、
Oh my god.
時空を支配する狂気のマッドサイエンティスト。望むのはそう簡単。
On one hand, official sources might have a more responsible use for it, if they're responsible. On the other hand, if they're irresponsible and are going to use it for malicious purposes, they'll be able to be more effectively malicious than Okabe. So, and given what we know about the elites of the Steins Gate verse, I don't know, man. I don't know.
ダメだこいつ。早くなんとかしないと。
え？
クリスティーナ、お前アットチャンネル。
What?
うるさい。それ以上言うな。そんなわけないから。
Creasy gives me her sharpest glare yet. Her eyes are so cold my spine turns to ice. I nod and swallow what I was gonna say. Does it matter?
そういえばダルよ。セルンへのハッキングはその後さらに進んだか。
Have you even done that in a while? He did say it would take time to learn how to use the IBN 5100. But I know he's been coming to the lab every day to work on it. His monitor is always displaying some kind of program, and his fingers are always busy on the keyboard.
ああ、今はセルンの膨大な資料を漁ってるとこ。翻訳しながら全部読むのに何年かかるやら。一応重要そうなところはマキセ氏に渡しておいたけど、まあ基本的には僕にはもうやれることはないよ。セルンは今や僕の思いのまま。
Jesus.
お前が味方でよかったとつくづく思うよ。
Only you weren't so weak to seduction.
それでクリスティーナ、
Oh my god.
翻訳状況について報告を。
そのいちいち芝居がかった喋り方、どうにかならない？なんか軽くイラっとく。
Mayuri takes a cute idol-like pose and smiles for some reason. Oh my god.
クリスちゃん、オカリンの幼なじみとして教えてあげると、オカリンの喋り方はね、そのうち慣れちゃうよ。
She's gonna say something like, I don't want to get used to it.
そのうちっていうのが10年後じゃないことを祈るわ。
お前、この俺と10年来の付き合いをしたいというのか？それはつまりこのラボに骨を埋めるという意味。
皮肉よ、皮肉。
そうか。ではさっさと報告しろクリスティーナ。 でなければお前のことをネラーと呼ぶ。違う
っつってんでしょ。
She glares at me again. My blood goes cold.
一応時間を見て翻訳は進めてるけど、今のところタイムマシンに関する目新しい情報はなし。
Wait, how hard is it? Wait, some of that stuff is in like French and German, isn't it? I just realized.
やっぱりセルンも問題の解決策を見つけようと四苦八苦してる。
Maybe they'll have to wait another 24 years like Tyler said.
ダル、他に成果は？
成果じゃないけど、今セルンは実験の真っ最中みたいでさ、ちょうどそこに割り込んでこっそり使わせてもらえないかなって模索中。
Okay, that's a bad idea.
嘘。
Kurisu's stunned. Honestly, so am I.
それってすごいの？
すごいどころじゃない。とんでもないことやらかそうとしてるわね。
Yeah, what if someone's caught inside of that thing?
スーパーハッカー、恐ろしい子。
おいクリスティーナ、お前わざとだろ。
何のこと？
She's an A channeler, no doubt about it.
でもまあそれができるようになったところで使い道なんてないだろうけどな。
作戦は順調だな。第3段階にはいつ入れる？
第3段階って何ぞ？
セルンがひた隠しにしている禁断の領域、そこに隠された闇を暴くことに決まっている。
日本語で OK。
IBN5100 で構築されたデータベースがあっただろう。そこへのハッキングにはもう着手したのかと聞いているのだ。
Garu frowns.
ああ、それは無理って言ったじゃん。
IBN5100 さえあればなんとかなるんだろ
う。なる。でも逆に言えばだからこそ手も足も出ないわけで。
ん？
Again, this feeling of disconnect. The conversation isn't making sense. What?
IBN5100 は俺が手に入れてきただろう。まだ触ってもいないのか？
え？手に入れてきた？いつ？
Puzzled, I look at Kurisu and Mayuri. Mayuri looks confused like always. Kurisu meets my eyes and shrugs her shoulders.
私も聞いてないわよ。手に入れたなんて。
バカな！
This just can't be! I dash into the development room. The IBN 5100 I borrowed from Yanabayashi Shrine should be on the shelf inside. It's inside a cardboard box, and it weighs 25 kilos, too heavy for a single person to carry. When I go to look,
ない。
it's no longer where I left it.
IBN5100 ここに置いてあったのにどこに消えた？
Wait a sec. So that's why all the... Wait, no, those were gone even before. Everyone looks at me in surprise.
何を鳩が豆鉄砲食らったみたいな顔している！柳林神社に奉納されていた伝説のレトロ PC だ。お前たちもよく知っているだろう。
Just explain to them the timeline, come on!
そんなの知らないよ。
柳林神社に奉納ってそんなアホな。
幻覚でも見てたんじゃない？最近暑いから。
Why do you guys not get it? It's the result of the time travel, though. Despair drags me down like quicksand. You can't hack that database without the IBN 5100. Who stole it? The organization? CERN? CERN is a possibility. Maybe they noticed our hacking and stole the IBN 5100 from the lab. No. Even they could steal the IBN 5100 from the lab. They can't steal Mayuri and Daru's memories of it. What happened? Time travel. Kiryu Moeka. Maybe I should check with her first. Someone other than Mocha stolen the IBN 5100. I consider the possibilities. The next name that comes to mind is...
ジョン・タイダーか。そうだ。タイダーの目的は IBN5100 を手に入れることだった。
It's simple!
すでに俺は何度かコンタクトを取っている。しかしどうやって俺の個人情報を手に入れた？
Luca became a girl, and because of that, the IBN 5100 never came to be. Well, I'm trying to decide whether I should send the mail. Kurisu tells me to calm down. A high school girl is clinging to me. She dares make a fool of Hoin Kiyoma. Irritated, I explain the purpose of the IBN 5100 and how I came to obtain one. During that time, I also send Mocha a mail for confirmation. Don't say that.
IBN5100 が消えたのはこれまでに過去を改変した誰かの影響かもね。
Exactly.
おお、俺の話を信じてくれるのだな。
でも私の主観ではこれまでに送った D メールは些細な内容ばかりよ。
最初に電話レンジちゃんがタイムマシンだって気づくきっかけになったメールだよね。
It must have happened sometime between Kiryu Mocha and the Luca one. I'm suspecting the Luca one. Water.
オカリンは変態って内容で送ったよな。
あとは D メール実験で私が岡部の携帯に何十通も送った。でもどれも中身のない文面ばかりだからあれで過去を改変できるとは思えない。
What's a Yakuza? Oh, there's so much stuff I want to say.
僕も2通送ったお。フェイリスタンとの勝負に勝てる秘策を書いた。
それともう一つ、岡部が一番最初に偶然送った「私が死んでるうんぬん」ってメール。
だが俺の主観ではそれ以外にも何通か送られている。
ロト6の当たり番号を書いて送ったんだっけ。ルカちゃんがその番号を買ったけど結局当たらなかったやつ。
Luca-chan. Oh.
岡部以外は送ったところを誰も知らないけどね。
But the proof is right there.
だがお前たちにもその後で見せたはずだぞ。俺の携帯に残っていた着信履歴を。
あれは惜しかったよね。
それぐらいじゃないかな。
いや、まだある。萌香とルカ子が D メールを送っている。
そうだった。でもそう主張しているのは岡部だけなのよね。私も橋田もまゆりさんも誰も知らない。
I mean, that's because they're non-confirmable.
まゆしはなんだか頭がこんがらがってきちゃったのです。
だから言っているだろう。世界が改変される前と後で記憶を連続して持っていられるのは俺だけなのだと。
Why don't you send more lottery stuff back? I mean, I genuinely feel like that's the only way.
それであんたの主観ではその IBN5100 はいつ消えたの？ついさっきの話なの？確実にこのラボにあったのはいつまでの話？
それは。
I put my index finger to my forehead and searched my memories. IBN 5100, IBN 5100.
確か8月3日だ。記憶では8月3日までは確かにこのラボに存在していた。
間違いないのね。
Yeah?
と思いたいが。
No, come on. So many things have happened. My memories are a jumble. Let's go over the events which led me to obtaining the IBN 5100. I heard that Ferris was a retro PC maniac who knew about the IBN 5100. I learned that 9 years ago she donated her IBN 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine. I asked Lukaku's dad for help, and he lent me the IBN 5100 just like that. Mission complete. At the very least, Ferris and Lukaku should remember what happened. I give them each a call. First up is Lukaku.
Hi, Okabeさん、こんにちは。おとといは恥ずかしいところ見られちゃって。
What did I say?
忘れてください。
恥ずかしいところ？
コスプレを。
Oh, that. That was just Lukaku getting embarrassed for no reason.
それより IBN5100 について聞きたい。IBN5100 柳林神社に9年ほど前に預けられたレトロなパソコンのことだ。知っているな。
Honestly, I think you're better off asking Ferris at this point.
はい。
He remembers! Lukaku really remembers!
俺が少し前に神社に行って探し当てたんだよな。それでお前の親父さんに頼んで貸してもらった。間違いないよな。
そんなはずは。
違うのか？
僕の記憶ではそんなことはなかったような気がします。
What? Is this another effect of changing the pattern? Yes.
IBN5100 がその神社にあったのは事実なんだな。今もあるのか？
いえ、わかりません。
今どこにいる？近くにお前の親父さんはいるか？
いません。
What?
そうか。わかった。急に電話して悪かった。
はい。すみません。
Hey, Jojo. Yo, I made it live. Hey there, Jojo. How's it going? Yep, I'm playing Steins Gate. Have you ever seen Steins Gate before? The anime? Or played the game? Less likely. Anyways, Jojo, welcome to the stream. Steins Gate. Good anime. And now I'm playing the game. The original. From 2010. It's pretty old. The IBN 5100 was at Yanabayashi Shrine. That's a fact. And Lukaku knew that. I need to check if it's still there or not. Could it be the IBN 5100 have returned to the shrine? Did that huge retro PC sprout legs and trot back? That's just silly. But gel bananas have teleported out of the microwave. Mocha also instantly moved to the lab from somewhere. No, that's just butterfly effect. Next is Ferris. By the way, I haven't given Ferris my phone number. I'm afraid that if I talk to her on the phone, she'll just drag me into her usual nonsense. So there's only one option.
マユリオ、フェイリスと連絡を取りたい。
Mayuri is eating an eclair. She must have stuck some in the fridge when I wasn't looking.
おかりんも食べる？おいしいよ。
Now that she mentions it, Kurisu and Daro are eating too.
まったくのんきな奴らだな。このラボで不可解なことが起きたというのに。
They gotta eat.
すべて岡部の妄想って可能性もあるわけだし、慌てたってど
Yeah,
うしようもない。
I am gonna say though, Okabe, you do have a very bad case of boy who cried wolf thanks to all your spurging. It's not a delusion, it's not.
フェリスちゃんに用事があるの？今日お店に出てるかな？
今日のフェイリスタンはバイト休みだお。
Memorize the schedule, eh? Well done, Tara. You know Ferris' schedule better than her co-worker. I award you the title of Ferris Stalker.
マイレは奴の携帯番号を知っているだろう。 連絡を取ってみてくれ。
いいよ。
Mayuri takes out her phone and makes a call. After a short wait, Mayuri smiles.
フェリスちゃん、こんにちにゃんにゃん。まゆしーにゃん。
にゃん。
Alright, this is the first time Kurisu has heard Mayuri speak in Nyanyanese. It's going great, dude. See the full anime in other parts. Yes. This was I've already said this multiple times before. Honestly, you should check the earlier parts of my stream. I think I was a lot more interesting back there than I am right now. My throat hurts a little, thanks to the constant over talking. So, because I'm a bit worn out now. But Steins Gate was one of the first animes I ever saw. Again, not counting Miyazaki films. It was Your Name, and then Steins Gate, and then Attack on Titan. Back in like 2016. Very good anime. It is very good. This is the original visual novel, which the anime is based off of, from 2010. This is the first time Kurisu has heard Mayuri speak Nyanyanian.
休みなのにごめんね。オカリンがフェリスちゃんとお話ししたいことがあるんだって。変わってもいいかな。オカリンはオカリンだよ。京馬って誰？
What are they talking about? By the way, Bears is the only person that calls me by my true name, Hoin Kiyoma. I'm thankful for that, but she still drives me crazy.
とにかく変わるね。はい、オカリン。
I take Mayuri's phone. She's wearing cat. Ferris's face is displayed in the LCD. She's wearing cat ears even though it's her day off. Or maybe she just put it on to talk to you.
俺だ。おーい、今日も。
京馬がフェリスに用事なんて珍しいにゃ。
どうしても聞きたいことがあったんだ。お前は昔、柳林神社にレトロ PC を奉納した。それに間違いはないか。何？にゃんとはどういう意味にゃ？
Ah, crap, I started to talk like her. Embrace it. Kurisu bursts out laughing. Looks like she heard.
間違いないにゃっていう意味にゃ。IBN5100 っていう名前だって知ったのはすごく最近やけど。
最近知ったとはどういう？
ダルニャンに教えてもらったのにゃ。
So that's it. At any rate, Ferris has confirmed that the IBN 5100 was at Yanabayashi Shrine. So did the IBN disappear from the lab after I retrieved it? No. Kurisu and the others lost their memories of me bringing it to the lab, so I'm considering two possibilities. One, I went to the shrine but I didn't acquire the IBN 5100. It's still at the shrine. Two, before I went to the... I'd say one. I just realized that my stream was super behind. That's okay. What were you looking at? Jojo, I just want to ask. I was wondering why it took... Okay, but to be fair, I do have to say, the stream is... There is always going to be a gap between stream and live. I don't know why. I know there are some people that have... if I had, like... If I was like those other streamers and I had, like, that chat thingy on the side right there, that could be a lot better. But then again, I'm playing a video game. I don't think they have, chat stuff. Actually, no, they do. They do have live chat on video. Do they? I'll have to check the others. I'll have to check other, like, more professional streamers to see how they do it. Not as delayed as I thought, though. Yeah! That's great to hear. Thanks. Actually, let me check how, Glad to hear that, 10-ish seconds is much more manageable. Alright, that's cool. Two, before I went to the shrine, I moved the IBN 5100 to somewhere else. So I'll have to go to the shrine after all.
レトロ PC がどうしたにゃ。
いや、
Ferris was a retro PC maniac, wasn't she? Let's just make sure.
IBN5100 について他に情報はないか。お前はカリスマメイドとしてこの秋葉に強いネットワークを持っているだろう。それを使って今秋葉にある IBN5100 を探してもらいたい。
You can make it for the overlay only on the stream side. Yeah, I am familiar with that. I'm not sure how to do it though, and I'm too lazy to try. Also, I don't know how that would work here specifically. I'll get around to it eventually. Eventually. You only need to find one. Doesn't matter if it's the one I found at the shrine.
探してもいいけど条件があるにゃ。
Alright.
条件
Is she trying to strike a deal? It's unexpected.
聞こ
じゃあこれからフェイリスのお家まで来てほしいのにゃ。
Whoa!
うちだと。お前のうちはどこだ。
I quickly prepare a memo pad and write down the address Ferris recites.
なんだ
Your VTuber model is
お
pretty
前
cool.
秋葉に住んでいるのか。
Oh, thanks. I designed it myself. Although the uniform and I think hair is like a model that I did have to end up buying. Yeah, there's this, and there's also a version of this hat. I'm thinking about eventually porting this over as like a model in VR chat, but that will take a while. Yes, Jojo, thank you so much. I'm pretty proud of what I made. I want to send my thanks to Amapia. She's another VTuber. I'm not sure if you've seen her before, but yeah, Mapia, she is the one that helped me create this model, so I want to send my thanks over to her as well. Oh, so you live in Akiba. That'll make things quick. Judging by the address, it should be right next to the station.
それじゃ待ってるにゃ。
I return my Yuri's phone and stand up from the couch. Let's stop by Yanabayashi Shrine, then head to Ferris's place.
で
Okay. I've been going for 2 hours. Damn it, I'm never able to cross 3 hours with these streams. Are there... I know some VTubers like go past 4 hours and stuff, but my throat hurts from talking so much. And I've just come to a good stopping point, so I think this is about where I will leave it off. Oh my god, I am tired. Also, it is time for dinner for me. It's time for dinner. I want to get going. My throat hurts from the constant talking. Thank you so much to everyone that dropped by today. Damn, today was a good stream. That was a good stream. And yeah, keep in mind, I have another stream scheduled for Wednesday. Honestly, you guys can just go over to my channel and go to streams, go to the next one. It's right there. It shouldn't be too hard to see. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that, guys. I noticed a lot of subscribed people drop by, so thank you for that. Thank you for visiting my streams, and also thank you to all the new people that dropped by. It would be really great if you could leave a sub. You know, stuff blah blah blah. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And oh, what are you gonna eat? That's a good question. I have no idea. I'm just gonna go downstairs, see what I have. Maybe go outside. Already got it on notification. Awesome! Thank you so much, Jojo. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. Again, I will be playing more Steins Gate on Wednesday, so I hope you all are looking forward to that. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Friday and Saturday, or Sunday. Next Sunday. Maybe I'll do something with friends. I don't know. We'll have to see. See you later. I've been subbed to since he told me about this, broski. Hey! Again, thanks so much for visiting, guys. Anyways, I guess that is where I will be leaving it off for today. The sky is up, and you guys are awesome. See y'all on Wednesday. And that will be that.